Hello guys and welcome back to my second NBA playoff analysis video. So, I'll be talking about day 2 of the playoffs. There were 4 games. Celtics, Pacers, OKC, Blazers, Bucks, Pistons, Jazz, Rockets. And so I'll start with the first game of the day, which was Boston and Indianapolis. So my takeaways from this, it was an 84-74 Boston win in Boston. So obviously you can tell there was not a lot of scoring in this game. Indy only picking up 74 points, not good. Obviously that stems from not having Victor Oladipo, and so basically not having a star. You can see how that hurts them in a situation where they can't get to 80 points. And actually, in the first half, they were playing pretty well. They were making a lot of shots. Wesley Matthews, Tyreek Evans were playing really well. But second half, Boston just took over. Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, Tatum started picking it up, playing good defense. I can see they held them to 74. They scored like 20 points second half. That's it for the Pacers. And so it was a nice Boston comeback. You can see some early adversity and how they overcame that in second half. Good adjustments by Brad Stevens second half. A lot of defense. They played good defense in Boston. And I'm seeing with Celtics in 5. I think everything I said about the Pacers came out to be true. There was a scare early, but they still ended up losing by just 10 points, but really Boston dominated second half. No contest. And that will be Thunder and Blazers. My big takeaway from this is that OKC is in trouble. Like, big time. They don't have home court advantage. Westbrook didn't play all that well last night. In this game. And the biggest thing is Paul George. Paul George is hurt. He is not playing up to his capabilities. He's not playing well. He's not at that MVP level he was earlier in the season. Because he was playing sensational early on. And he's gotten hurt. And he just, without their MVP type player, they can't do much. I mean, they scored 99 points, couldn't crack 100. And I think they're in danger if Paul George is unable to get back to his full strength, to get back to full health. And I think it's huge because I predicted they'll go to the conference finals. They could lose to Portland right now in the first round. I think OKC's a better team, but they don't have all their guys fully healthy, fully playing together. It's not looking good for OKC. They're in trouble. Now for the Blazers, they played really well yesterday. Enes Kanter, wow, he went off. I think he had 20 points, 18 rebounds. Whew, he went off. He hitting clutch shots, getting clutch rebounds, playing decent defense. Actually, he played good defense. He was just all over the floor. He was huge, especially with Nurkic out. If he plays like this again, which I don't think he will, but if he put up similar performances to this, maybe a 15 and 12 game, Portland looks a little scary. And then they got home court advantage too. Dame played well as usual. Made a lot of big shots late. Because OKC, they came back strong second half. Because Portland was dominating the first half. They came back strong, but Portland, it would hold it back due to Damian Lillard. He had some big shots. And as Kanter, as I said, was huge. CJ McCollum, he looks fine. He did not look all that terrible. He didn't play bad. I think he's recovered from that injury that happened a couple weeks back. He looks good. Portland looked dangerous again, especially with home court advantage. But I still think they won't beat Denver or Spurs if they do end up advancing in the second round. But it's interesting to see what they've done. Keep putting in the work, and they take game 1. So with this game, I'm still picking the Thunder. I picked them in 5. I think this could go 6 or 7, but I'm still rolling with OKC. But they're in deep trouble. So now Bucks Pistons. Bucks dominate without Blake Griffin out on the floor. He's injured, most likely out for the season. And it's gonna be a sweep for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're gonna sweep them with Blake Griffin not there. Absolutely dominated. Giannis played very well, but this means nothing going forward. They beat up probably the worst team in the playoffs without their best player. And I mean, you could say it's like, oh, playoff Giannis or whatever. No, this means nothing. They gotta play a real team, real adversity. Play very well. This will be a sweep for them, cakewalk, and now bring on Boston in the second round. Let's see what happens there. And the last game of the day was Jazz Rockets. My biggest takeaway from this is that Houston is a threat to Golden State. They're legitimately a threat to upset Golden State. Because Harden is absolutely on fire. He didn't play all that well last night, but he did just enough. And just to see the rest of his team dominate like they did, wow. They played good defense, played sensational offense, hit a lot of threes. They did practically everything right from the get-go, and basically dominated Utah. And so yeah, for the Jazz, they are in trouble. Let's go 6 games. It could be shorter. It could be 5. Considering how well they played. But I mean, just 1 game. I think they'll bounce back. But they go down 2-0 going to Utah. They're not looking good. And really, it all stems from the big fact that they need more offense outside of Donovan Mitchell. Outside of him, there's not a lot of creators. He's got some nice shooters around him. Nice pieces, good defense. Even though they got destroyed against in this game, 122 points for Houston. They have a solid defense. I think their defense will bounce back, help them get back in this series because they're a good team. But in the end, I think their offensive capabilities, that'll handicap them in the biggest moment. So I think I was going with Rockets in 6. I could see this going just 5 games, depending on how these early games keep on going. But, yeah, that's my reaction analysis of day 2 of the playoffs. And all I can say is I try to keep this video short. And thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts in the comments section below. Love the support. Thank you very much.